Today on ZZZ Made Easy, we're simplifying the kit of Lycaon. This is a shorter version of my full how to play guide and will include the buffs Lycaon received in version 2.6. Lycaon is a standard S-rank ice stun agent. He has a 5-part basic attack string that deals physical damage. For his main mechanic, Lycaon can hold basic attack to charge his attacks. The 5-part combo will become a 3-part combo that deals ice damage and more days. When Lycaon starts to act, that's when you can release the button before holding again for the next move. Lycaon's core passive boosts the days of his charged basic attacks by 80%. With the rework, this bonus now applies to Lycaon's dodge counter and dash attacks as well. Lycaon needs 60 energy to start his EX special, but it only costs 40 energy if you tap the button. By holding special, Lycaon will consume 20 additional energy for an extended combo. The hold EX special has a lot of iframes, but Lycaon is pretty stationary throughout. Lycaon's defensive assist has been upgraded to the stronger version that only costs 1 assist point against the big boss attacks. After the parry, press basic attack to do Lycaon's assist follow-up. From the core passive, after Lycaon lands his EX special or assist follow-up, he lowers the enemy's ice resistance by 25% for 30 seconds. With the rework, Lycaon gives non-ice agents a 30% damage buff instead. To further expand his buffing prowess, Lycaon's additional ability now works with anomaly agents alongside the original Ice and Victoria Housekeeping agents. The effect is the same as before. When hitting a stunned enemy, Lycaon increases their stun damage multiplier by plus 35%. The biggest change for Lycaon is that they gave him a second assist follow-up called Glacial Waltz. You can activate it by holding basic attack instead of tapping after the defensive assist parry. This will trigger a backwards quick assist, but only if Lycaon has an Encircle Prey activation chance. Lycaon starts each fight with one Encircle Prey activation. After you use the quick assist, Lycaon will stay on field in the Encircle Prey state for 8 seconds. Lycaon will do basic attacks, dash attacks, and dodge counters based on your active agent's inputs. When Encircle Prey ends, Lycaon will do another Glacial Waltz. To regain the Encircle Prey activation chance, you must stun an elite or boss type enemy. To summarize, Encircle Prey lets Lycaon build up days from off-field 1 time per stun cycle. His basic attacks are considered charge attacks, and as a tip, holding down basic attack or EX special will cause Lycaon to attack as fast as he can. You can still swap to Lycaon or use him for perfect assist. If you do another Glacial Waltz manually, then Lycaon will exit Encircle Prey early. Use the normal assist follow-up to stay in Encircle Prey, because when Lycaon becomes the active agent, the 8-second timer will not decrease. Lycaon's Awaken passive will give him bonus impact when he's in the Encircle Prey state and attacking as the non-active agent. It's just more stunning power. For one last move, Lycaon's ultimate is a simple big burst of days. Be sure to reapply Lycaon's core passive damage buffs before you ult into a stun. For builds, Lycaon wants a more impact to stun faster and more crit rate for his main 4-piece disc set. Lycaon's signature debut engine is the Restrained. It has an 18% impact main stat and grants a stacking damage in days buff for basic attacks. Very simple, but each stack only lasts for 8 seconds. For other S-ranks, Lighter's Blazing Laurel grants impact on perfect assist, and basic attacking gives ice and fire allies a crit damage buff. Hellfire Gears is okay to use, but thanks to Encircle Prey, Lycaon is now on field more, which means the energy regen effect is going to be less effective. For A-ranks, Lycaon can use the new Simmering Pot event debut engine, impact main stat with damage in days on assist follow-ups, such as Glacial Waltz. For craftables, Steam Oven is the energy regen option, while Precious Fossilized Core is great for early stuns or in Deadly Assault. Both are good options. For Drive Disc, Lycaon's general 4-piece is King of the Summit. It grants the team a crit damage buff, but he needs to build 50% crit rate himself. Because of this, Lycaon should use a crit rate Partition 4 disc and any Partition 5 disc with the best crit rate substats. Partition 6 should be more impact, or some people like to use energy regen. For other sets, Lycaon can use Shockstar Disco, and he now has a quick assist for Astral Voice. Protopunk is still an option if you want. For 2-piece sets, any combo of King of the Summit / Shockstar is fine, or a 20% energy regen set could work too. For teams, Lycaon works for all the Ice DPS agents so far. With the rework, he can now buff non-Ice agents a bit, and his additional ability now works for anomaly agents too. He is very versatile. For teams, Lycaon plus Rina can be a universal duo for attackers that like stuns and pen ratio. Lycaon plus Sukaku or Zhao is another versatile pairing, this time for attack boss. For ice agents like Ellen, you can use any buffer of your choosing. The same applies to Corrin since she fulfills the faction condition. Hugo loves double stun comps, and Encircle Prey lets Lycaon stun from off-field while Lighter or someone like Dylan is on-field. Technically, Ellen could work in a team like this too. On the Rupture side, Lycaon is fantastic for Yidhari, who has her own offset parries, another great use for Encircle Prey. For Anomaly, the Miyabi, Sokaku, and Lycaon Mono Ice team is very powerful but tougher to play. Miyabi's Frost Freeze is different from the normal Ice Freeze, so this can destroy enemies who can be frozen. Generally, Sokaku and Lycaon are built more for Anomaly build-up to cause disorders with Miyabi. Another way to do this is with Yuzuha copying Lycaon's Ice attribute for her Sugar Burst Sparkles. Aside from Miyabi teams, Lycaon's addition ability working for Anomaly agents mainly benefits Arya. Lycaon is a decent substitute if you don't have Nangok. Lycaon remains a solid standard S rank by expanding his team options and having a new off-field stunning mechanic. He's still a decent on-field stunner with his charge basics, but now he has more ways to assist your main damage dealers. Encircle Prey has a lot going on with some fun janky mechanics. If you'd like to see some examples, check out the full How to Play Lycaon guide. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.